You're the physique, you're the squeak, and I'm the antique. First and foremost, welcome.
Thanks very much.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast. We've got Ryan and Squeaks.
What?
One of many XX.
It is.
That stands for 20, not Kiss Kiss.
I always thought it was kiss.
Yeah, it's never occurred to me actually. Is it?
After how many years?
Mine's the dark dot prince dot 6.
First and foremost, whereabouts are you boys from?
I'm from Melton Mowbray, Port Piland,
Port
Royal
Piland.
capital of food.
I'm from Raunds. We're known for boots. Not that anyone knows where Raunds is, but yeah.
What's your current or what's your favourite game systems, and what armies are you boys playing at the moment?
My current favourite would be 30k. I've still got the Alpha Legion that I've had for forever, and
Yeah.
I have slowly started Blood Angels. I've got some undercoated, a lot black.
Yeah.
But I'd like to get them going, but just finding time to paint. It's not good at the minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly 30k for me.
Yeah.
Currently, after interesting year, it's definitely old world, just nostalgia, but and Beastman, but currently working on Warriors of Chaos.
Yeah. I'm very proud of you boys for not mentioning Magic. Well done. And then, what's your preferred style of? Are you more painters, or are you more players? And when it comes to like participating, are you casual, competitive?
Apparently, I don't need to answer that.
Everybody's shouting at the screen. Make us competitive.
I enjoy painting, but I prefer getting together with people and playing games.
Yeah.
Too much of a gap between games these days, but that's life.
Fair.
I prefer to have a good close game than a whitewash either way.
Absolutely. Yes.
Been at the receiving end of being whitewashed, and obviously
Yeah.
when your dice
You
just go off,
They're on fire.
and you're like,
or
and your
the other way,
opponent's
yeah.
just normally Ryan is going. Actually,
Let
there is
go
a
of
picture
them.
of me against you, where my head's on maybe this table
No,
or
it was
the
the
other
one in the
table.
study, yeah. I'll dig that one out.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got it somewhere. I think it's saved in my favourites.
I think that was your Night Lords against my militia, maybe.
Yeah.
It was a pretty
I think
strong list.
Deep striked, and then I mishapped as well with Terminators.
Yeah, so it wasn't entirely my fault then.
Yeah, just didn't go well from the start, I don't think.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan?
I am mainly a player, but like Mika, games are very infrequent at the minute. I think my favourite aspect of it all is list building and like having a game or an event and then nitpicking at the list and trying to get the most value out of it. And that sounds a bit odd, but I really like the list building side of it. Until 30k third edition came out, and now
I was wondering if you were going to mention.
now it's just I don't know what to do with that. But yes,
I do think there's an element of we were so familiar with the old Force Org and we knew what everything was and how everything fitted, and because we've been playing for 10 plus years, we have got an assortment of units that we've built, and we can just go right. That can slot in there. That can go there. That can go there. But for me, I found I really struggled to work out how to open up all of the slots, and how things work really, because obviously I think there's been a big shift from from combat to shoot. Like combat used to be really like if you could build a good combat army, but it's now focused to more shooty armies. And I just really struggled. I mean, I think you have to think in 4D chess, blindfolded in a storm, just to do mech. Let alone, I think.
Oh yeah, you definitely chose easy mode, didn't you?
it's so different now. It's really hyper aggressive, isn't it? You score early on, whereas before it used to be save a couple of troops and then jump on things at the end.
They've definitely
really
brought in 40k aspect of it of scoring every turn, which was never a bad thing when people did custom missions for Heresy, because it felt like you were still part of the game throughout. Whereas, like you said, if you could kill everything and then jump on some objectives at the end, it was kind of like, well, I've got no chance now. But if you came and it was a close score, even if you got tabled, it was like it looked better.
But I'm going to Stockholm in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks to Magoo Models has got a doubles event on. And I'm teaming up with August, Fulgrim's Finest. I think we're playing Sons of Horus and Mech, but the Stockholm meta is pretty strong. Yeah. So
So they've all got the Rhino Rush for the first time.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know if it's like shooting heavy or if it's just just go falling into the cookie cut. Rhino Rush. We'll see. But
Troops everywhere.
yeah, they don't mess about up there apparently. So it'll be interesting.
Nice.
I did enjoy your events. Obviously, second edition when it's a back end world, so there's not going to be many elite stuff, and it was actually nice seeing a lot of troops on the table.
Yeah, that was something I think we were all acutely aware of. There was just loads of Death Stars, and that's the whole purpose of those kind of like restrictions is to kind of, because I do find that when you are just playing Marine versus like tacticals, it's actually quite good fun. But when you've got a hyper tuned elite list.
Ultramarines with suzerain.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like loads of Caesarean or whatever. Then obviously it's just a bit meh. But when it's like you're playing tacticals versus tacticals, it's a dice game then.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more.
As opposed to playing doubles and coming up against two Blood Angels lists, both running. What was the? I can't remember what the.
I just removed my entire army that game.
Right of War was.
Day of Revelation. I think
that was it.
Yeah.
Blank that out of my subconscious, but
we still won favourite opponents
for taking the loss like a champ.
I just sat like this.
He was a grumpy asshole. He was like, "This is ridiculous."
I'm to play with my toys, not remove them from the table.
I think they only started with like 2 dreadnoughts on the table.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Moritats in with
Dawnbreakers.
Dawnbreakers. So
yeah, you should know this.
So it was. They were then doubling you out with the strength 6 spears. And it was
that's brutal. That's brutal.
It's like, ouch.
My entire army get pinned apart from one unit as well.
Yeah, that was it.
Cool.
Yeah, because they used to get like a 5 or 6 up shroud or something as well. I think when they deep struck as well, and it was just like even if you intercepted.
Yeah, it's like
it's hard.
Yeah, it was a pretty brutal list. It was very one dimensional. Either works or it didn't.
Yeah.
And
if you could stop the shenanigans, the deep striking, if you can push them back somehow, then
absolutely. Yeah,
because how it used to work, you could place a guy and then just
it
was strong
cheddar. No, that's it. So if we roll back to when you boys first started like collecting the hobby, way back when, what was do you remember what your first mini was?
It was either a Dwarf Runesmith or Thunderers.
Okay.
Metal in blisters.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan?
Can't remember if it was a box set, but it was 40k, Dark Elves, and Orcs. Me and my brother share. So I don't know if there used to be a box set of them both, like a starter box, way back when. But
40k. Dark Elves and Orcs.
Oh my god. Rewind.
Yeah, you got that used me as well. Yeah.
My brain has gone.
Dark
Orcs
Elder?
and Dark Elder.
Yeah. I don't know if there was ever a box set that they did together.
But basically, my brother had Orcs, I had Dark Elder.
Oh, okay.
So I've said it right then, yeah.
Yeah.
And I painted them in the Superman scheme, so there's like little red pants and the rest like.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, was there like where did you start playing games? Like was there like a shop or is it just a case of just floor hammer?
The shop I went to was a shop in Melton called Arbin and Watts, and it was like a toy shop, but it also had like a fishing bit because my brother used to do fishing. So we'd go in for like maggots and stuff like that, and the Warhammer was conveniently close to it. So we spotted it one day. I was like, oh, that's cool. Grabbed a box. Yeah. So we both started building, and then we both got into building the terrain quite a lot because we wanted to make our own table to play.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much made our own rules up.
When you were doing the terrain, was that like old packaging, Coke cans, Pringle? I don't think Pringle was invented at that point, but just like
I got like a sheet of MDF, glued it up, put some sand on it, and then dry brushed it on, and we thought that was the best thing ever.
Wow. Yeah. That's it.
The early core memories of it was really good.
Yeah.
And then from that we got into Lord of the Rings, and that's when we actually learned the rules properly.
There was a gaming club in Rushden. I don't remember actually playing. I remember going once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
It was in an old hotel.
It's a really random place for. I mean, a house would make sense, I suppose, if they've got a function room or whatever.
Yeah. I think it's been demolished now. Funny enough, like most old buildings.
Condemned.
I was a bit older when I was probably 14 or something. Went with a friend to Worcester to see my grandparents, and we both had 3rd edition, 3.5 edition Chaos Space Marines Codex.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The best codex.
Well, you didn't know that either of each that you
No,
played?
we had. He'd chosen to do Thousand Suns. I chose to do Emperor Children.
Oh, I see.
We were playing on their dining room table with
whatever
random terrain and stuff like that. It
Is
was
that
like,
the codex where it had all the D66 charts? Or was that later on?
I think it was later on.
Oh, okay.
But it was the one where you actually had rules for Night Lords and Iron Warriors and everything, and then they scrapped all that. But that was where you could make a Demon Prince that was worth like 500 points or something stupid with +1 toughness, +1 strength, +1 attack.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
See a bit of the power gamer creeped out there. His eyes just lit up. He's like, yes!
Oh my god!
Now you forget to give it Eternal Warrior and it gets shot off.
Yeah.
Just rewinding back to your first club experience. My first club experience was found it online, and it was at some guy's house. And it turned up, and it was literally in his attic, and there was like five, 6 guys in the attic. And that's when I first met. My first time I went was when I met Howard. I'm still really good friends with Howard now.
Oh, no way.
And then from there it moved because it got bigger. And but yeah, it's literally 5 or 6 guys in the attic playing over a table like this. It's really cool.
It's really funny, actually. I bought some minis off one of the guys from your club, probably Andy last year. And you sent me loads of photos, and I was like really excited. I got some Gorka Morkra off him, I think, on Necromunda first, and there was some Dark Eldar, which are Dark Elves, sorry. Which,
Was that the same guy I bought some of?
Yeah.
They're actually in the
He's just
corner over
messaged me
there.
earlier, actually, and he's got loads more, so I'll send you some lists.
Yep.
Proper landscape upstairs, isn't it?
So that was your first, like, in the attic. Was that Andy's attic? Was it?
It was.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I quite like that because there is like little nucleus, like little groups of people that just play, that just know each other. Because I even heard from, I have to mention him in the podcast, I have to do it every single time, Ricardo, the Italian stallion from the land of the Vikings. He has to have a mention. If he doesn't, he gets upset. He messaged us the other week saying there's a group of people in Copenhagen still playing first edition Heresy, apparently.
Wow.
And I was just like, I mean, fair enough if you enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you got the right, player base, then why not?
Absolutely.
Do what you enjoy.
We were just like, oh my god, there's still like a group of people. It's not like just 2 people, it's like half a dozen, which is absolutely crazy.
It's a lot more than people playing the old Necromunda.
You'd be surprised. I play it in my head every day. No, when it comes to like 1995 Necromunda, there's obviously the nostalgia hit, because obviously that was my favourite game when I was a kid. I think the first minis I had was a plastic box of Chaos Terminators. Or it might have been the Space Hulk-esque Terminators. I had some metal Beastmen. Well, they were probably lead, to be honest, because I'm of that era. And
Did you lick them?
Yes, and then I had sandwich. Like, you literally be playing with them, and then your mum bring you a sandwich, and then you just smash in a sandwich, and you go back to playing with lead minis. Like, it's yeah, that's why I'm so hairy. But yeah, that was my first kind of like introduction to Games Workshop. When I first got to GW and like visited the one in Peterborough, because that's been there for quite some time now. It was at the time, it was 1995-ish, and they just released.
I was 5.
They just started to release, the Necromunda. I think there was the Orcs and Space Marine. Was it 3rd or 4th edition Space Marine box with all the Gretchen and the cardboard dreadnought and stuff? That was on the tables. And then when they introduced, and they were playing like Epic and stuff. And when they introduced Necromunda, obviously you had the verticality. You had basically it was an up and ready game because you had all the rules that you needed. You had 2 gangs. You had all the terrain, and it was that was my go-to for literally years.
In Northamptonshire, there was Slayer Day, which was held at Rushton Pemberton Centre, and they put on events and.
Everyone just dye the hair ginger and put some little shorts on and
Missed you.
an axe.
It was like a small version of Games Day, but you had sports hall with events and stuff in, and they had stalls from Games Workshop there. And I remember seeing Dreadfleet being demoed there. I think they even did Inquisitor. I remember seeing boxes and boxes of metal Necromunda models from 95.
Yeah.
Because this must have been when I was
13,
14.
This sticks with me, right? Every couple of months I get this image back in my head. I went into GW when they were transitioning from, I think it was it pewter to white metal, or they changed the material that they made their minis out of. And I walked into, and they had the 4x4 tables in Peterborough store, the 6x4 tables in the Peterborough store, and it was just full of bagged up miniatures of Necromunda gangs. And I was just like, and they were, I can't remember if they were discounted, but I was just like, I was obviously didn't have any money, but like back then I was just like, can you imagine if you just picked up one of each?
Yeah, how rich you could be today.
Oh yeah. Well, it was, I remember it was at Northampton store, and I think it must have been a White Dwarf birthday or something or other, but they'd bagged up old metal models with the White Dwarfs, and you could buy them for a £5 or something.
That's very cool.
And I got like the old metal Wolfen and old metal Space Wolf Terminators and stuff, and you spend barely anything, and you're getting loads of bits for
See, this is the thing, right? I know, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing how far we've come in terms of the availability of models and stuff, but for me, there's the way that the modern plastics are, they're very fiddly. Yes, they're amazing detail, but they're very fiddly. They're very hard to put together.
Mechanicus.
Oh, the thralls just are the worst models I've ever put together in however many years.
There's a Necron model that's a stinker to put together. The Ghost Ark's bad, but there's a certain Necron model. The flayed ones, they're terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because they were originally metal, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then
They're
they
just such small contact points and everything's sharp and...
I can top that with the Forge World Keeper of Secrets. The spikes going down the leg, all the arm, they're minuscule, and they're all separate.
Yeah.
And it's resin, so you have to use super glue. Super glue sticks to everything.
Make us covered in spikes.
It's like, my hands are covered. This is not.
Yeah.
You find yourself every time you pass anywhere where there's got a car boot, and you're like, I want to go in because there might be some old metal in there.
I used to do that. It was Russian and Diamonds used to have. Well, they probably still have the Sunday car boot.
Yeah.
But always thought it was a great idea to plan to go to it whilst I was out on a night out, the Saturday night, and it was like 2 a.m. It's like, let's get up in like 4.5 hours to go to the car boot to have a look for random crap.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been lucky. I've looked out on Facebook Marketplace a couple of times.
Yeah, just had some good buys you have.
Absolutely, yeah. Just literally just logging on and it's there. I think probably the best one was that table that I ended up picking up. It was the Forge World tiles, and that was like 350 quid, and it'd been there for 3 days. It'd been listed for 3 days. I think it got put up on a Wednesday or whatever. I spotted it on Friday night or Friday morning or whatever, and I immediately messaged the seller saying, "Hi, I can be there in 2 hours. Like, I want it. Is it still available? I want it. I'll be there soon." And she came back saying, "Oh no, we're out tomorrow. Can you come Sunday?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll be there. I'll be there immediately." And,
you name the time, the minute, the second. I will be there.
And it was one of those trips. Jen came up with me, and we were going to like stop off. We were going to go to like a National Trust or whatever. But the A1 was a nightmare. It was summer. It was really hot. It was just an absolute nightmare journey to the other side of Nottingham. And I think we got out of the car for about 10 minutes at Clumber or something. And I was so like, she was expecting a nice walk and tea and cake. And I was like, we're just getting the minis, we're just getting the terrain, and then we're coming home. Yeah, it was quite funny. Going back to your first event,
I'm quite lucky. I'm only half an hour from Warhammer World, so my first events were there, and they were they call them Throne of Schools.
Yeah,
I think they used to call it 40k ones.
Yeah,
and that's where I met a lot of people that I still know today in the Hobbit. I'd go and lose all 5 games, but have the best time ever. It was awesome.
They do doubles. One edition of Fantasy.
Yes, I did. Yeah, me and Martin Baker did Elizabeth Men and who has the Casket of Souls? What are they called?
Tomb Kings.
Tomb Kings. Jesus, my brain is not working. Yeah, and that was at the turn of the end times. So we didn't even read the event pack. It was end time.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
Still
about
had
this.
the best time ever.
Because you were only rolling like 2d6 for magic, and everyone else was rolling like 4.
Well, what's going on?
It's like, why are you doing that? It's like it's
so
the rules.
So
I don't care. I'm just having fun.
We had this one game against these guys, and they were doing all these multiple spells, which we didn't realise you could do. Mum was like, tell you what, I'm going to do it. And he did his casket souls numerous of times and just like obliterated them. We were like, that was good. That was really good.
Let's do that again. My
That sounds pretty wild.
first was, I think, doubles 40k for Warhammer World
Yeah.
with a friend I went to school with. But that was 6th edition. And because we took what we had, I took Chaos Space Marines, he took Dark Elder. We were desperate allies. I think we won 1 game, lost 4.
I think I had to go to 3 or 4 events to get that 1 victory, and when I got it, it was amazing. Went back home like, I've returned.
We're the king.
I think it must have been our first game, but we played against a guy who had painted his Terminators like splits scheme, so we could use them in multiple different chapters. I was like, fair.
Yes.
And because I was running Nurgle bikers with a Nurgle Lord on, and they caused him so much pain, so much problems. He went back to the hotel that night, and I think it must be a Dark Angels bit, have like the feathers as something like that. He painted one up, and then he went, stick that to your Chaos Lord as a trophy. I was like, fair enough.
I had a guy that did the same at played at it was Warhammer World. I think might have been Toby's Stag Do, and it was his
That was another great night.
might have been then. It was his 500th game at Throne of Skulls.
Wow.
Against me, the last game on the last day.
He played 500 games.
500, at events at Warhammer World as well. Yeah.
Wow.
And,
Was he the guy with the Chaos Army?
yes, and it was Jamie. Yes, and he gave me a trophy, and I sent him one in the post.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think
And then after that, we played a few games, and there was a lot of trophies going back and forward. After that, I had like a Chaos guy. I was like, but every head, for every race.
That's amazing. What was your first greetings event? Was it a 40k one? It would have been a 40k one, wouldn't it?
I think it might have been a 40k one, but I
Yeah.
can remember right in the early days. Remember when just a bunch of us went to Warhammer World with the greetings scenery?
I didn't get involved with that. No, I didn't. I
So it
joined.
was really early days.
Yeah.
And I think it was about, I don't know, 16 of us, and we just paired off and played some games. So
Oh, that's
just,
amazing.
Yeah, that was early days.
Yeah.
That was 30k.
I remember games being played at Andy's old house.
Yeah.
Because you used to have it was a glass door, and you used to have dry wipes.
Yeah,
you
you used
put
to
it on
put
there.
the scores on the glass and just keep on playing.
That was good fun.
Yeah.
In a carefree world.
I think it was a 40k event for my first greetings though.
Yeah. My first event, I think it was a Heresy event actually. I can't remember. No, it must have been a 40k event.
No, you must have brought your Corn Demonkin to something.
Yeah, I must have played 40k first.
Yeah.
And I can remember we played. It was when Greetings used to offer a cash prize, and it was like 70 quid for first place or something. It was quite a big monetary prize. It wasn't even vouchers; it was cash. And I played Chris Lord game 1, and obviously he was playing Chaos, and I was playing Demonkin, and we were just having it was just absolute shenanigans. He was just having fun. I was at that time quite competitive, that's
Nothing changes.
I've mellowed since COVID, and I had quite a horrific. No, it wasn't a horrific list, but it was like it had quite a few tricks and stuff, and it basically just worked very well for me. And I got on all the objectives, scored maximum points. So I went from like table 20 or whatever, table 30 to table 2.
In the Shark Tank.
And I played Taudar, and it's the first and only time I've ever played Taudar. So this was in 7th, and he had loads of those big jumpsuits, loads of magic and whatever, and I just got absolutely
Bummed.
I did not belong there.
I have made a mistake. I will be leaving now.
Yeah, I regret scoring that many victory points game 1, and then played Taudar, and then ended up going into, I think I played Tau game 3 as well, and it was a pretty brutal. I think Sunday game 5 I actually got a chill game again.
You definitely flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about magic.
Are you sure? He's wobbling the table.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a number money to shuffle before we go again.
No, I was going to go and talking about like what we're up to at the moment. I know that you guys are busy with family and work and competing interests, working towards what are you enjoying at the moment. And this is an open question. We can talk about Magic. I won't know what you're talking about, but we can talk about it.
So I've had the Blood Angels for 30k, like in a semi-built state for about a year, and I really do want to get cracking on with them, but just finding the time is a bit of an issue. But I've gone to the stage where they're all ready for a base coat of the red, which is the way I paint Marines is make the armour look really good, and then the filler's quite quick.
Yeah.
But so once I get started with it, I think it'll go quite quickly, but it's just finding the time. So I really do want to get on with those because I do want to start playing them painted.
Of course.
Because I got to that stage in my life where I can't play with grey or black minis anymore, they have to be painted.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm also enjoying Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Just for the ease and the speed of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of prep work, is there? You don't need to paint an army.
Well, no, you just open a deck of cards
a few packs
and
off you go.
Yeah.
And there's the online game as well, which is taking all my time when I'm not doing something productive.
So I've obviously I've seen it. I've never played Magic. I've never played any
Trading card game.
TCGs. I've never played any of those. So what is the premise? You build a deck, and then is it just like you just I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and you can counter and
There's loads of ways to play these days, but like a standard game, it's like 60 card deck, so you get to build that, and you'll have a pool of cards, which would be, say if you're at an event, it could be like a seal, so they'll come out of booster packs, or you can just get a pre-made deck and just play each other. There's 5 colours of mana, and you need to spend your mana to cast your creatures and your spells, so you're essentially a wizard.
Yes.
Solid.
you're a wizard, Harry.
Or a planeswalker.
Yeah.
You have resource, you spend it to
do things.
And the idea is, like anything, is beat your opponent down to 0 life and beat them down.
That's where Mika starts. Right, I'm going to get you down to 0. How do I do it?
And it's got its own universe and background, and it's heavy into its art and stuff. The artwork's incredible.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Just going back to the reveal, actually, I don't know if you guys saw the reveal. The
new
latest
custodes are great.
Yeah, they are very nice, and I do like the fact that you've got male and female heads. I think it looks really cool. You know,
I don't enjoy painting skin, so it'll be helmet.
Obviously, it's one of those ones where you need to see it in the flesh. But I think the proportions look really cool. I think the weapons look proportionally better.
Yeah, I liked the Guardian spears on the old custodes, but I didn't get on with the swords.
Yeah,
it was
they're
just
really chunky, aren't they?
It was like, nah, that doesn't look right.
Is it like Gundam scale swords? Like they look really, really heavy, like really massive swords.
It's like Final Fantasy.
That's it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But the only thing that did it for me is there's quite a lot of gemstones. There's like a lot more gemstones on it, and I'm just and I'm just thinking, you know, they should be. They're not meant to look like Christmas trees in my mind. They're meant to be resplendent in gold. So a couple of gemstones, fair enough. But yeah, I was like, is it falling into the realms of Gulliman, 40k Gulliman? You know, who just looks like a Christmas tree. He's got so much shit on him. You know, it's. I'm quite.
We don't like Gulliman, anyways.
No, we don't. No, absolutely.
But it's. I like the fact that they've given them all like cloth or capes sort of things. It makes them stand out a bit more, and there's that splash of colour as well.
Yeah, again, it's one of those armies that, because I know you guys will relate to this, but like with 40k and stuff, you'll say, oh, there's so many different like races that you can play. You can play Chaos, you can do Xenos, you can do, you know,
Imperium, or
loads of different factions and stuff. But when you think about it, there's 18 in Heresy. There's 18 legions. Then you've got Custodes, Sisters of Silence, Militia, Mech, Demons, Solar.
Yeah.
So there's 26. That's 26 different factions, or 18 different coloured Space Marine legions, and then
Black Shields.
Yeah, Black Shields, Shatter Legions.
Yeah.
So there's actually quite a few different ways of.
Oh yeah.
In the lore, they are seen, but they're not like a lot of them are there. So it makes sense. You can have the odd unit or whatever on the table.
Going back to Magic, that was my fault. I got us off on a tangent.
My new models.
I was like, how dare you talk about Magic on a heresy focused podcast? So you mentioned like booster packs and stuff. So you go to events. and as part of the ticket price, you get like a booster pack.
Yeah.
And then you can integrate that into your deck. Is that?
Yeah.
basically
So
how
I
it
did
works?
one on Friday. Yeah, there's a new set coming out called Lorwyn, which is an old OG Magic Universe set. So it's gonna be
I've
quite
seen
popular.
loads of stuff of that online actually.
And I think it was £30 for the ticket. You get 6 booster packs. Everyone sits down. You get 45 minutes to open your packs, build a deck, and then you play 3 games.
Oh wow.
Obviously, take your cards home with you, and then everyone gets 2 backs at the end, and then the winners get some more. So you walk away with
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
like what you paid in
How
cards.
many cards are in a pack now? So they've
15.
gone back to play boosters, haven't
15 or 14.
you?
Yeah. Is it like Heresy when we first started playing Heresy 3.0 and like you get your booster packs and they're about to build your deck, and like with Heresy 3.0 everyone just went rulebook. And it's just the room goes really quiet as everyone's hyper focused on trying to build the dirtiest deck they can or whatever.
No, everyone starts screaming when they get a really good card. Like, look at that! It's worth £100.
It's worth £100 now until it comes out on like proper release, and then it's like £5 because people are like, I must have the card, and it's like,
Oh,
but you could wait like 2 weeks. No, I must have it now. I will pay premium.
that's insane, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to it, the list building side of it, that's sort of what that is. That event, it's just like on the fly building something with what you're given.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's why it really, touches the spot for me.
I've done it once up with you. Which set was it? Edge of Eternities.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was good fun, but I literally was like, I've got all these cards.
It's quite overwhelming.
Yeah.
What on
I mean, if there's 60 cards that you've brought yourself.
But no, you don't bring your own cards for this.
Okay, so you just
it's
literally
sealed event.
making
the
it
booster packs is your deck. Wow.
It's good fun, but like you said, it is a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Last one before we go back to non-magic.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So
It's fine.
in the Lord of the Rings set, the One Ring was in it, but
Yeah.
they printed one card of the One Ring with Elvish writing. Some guy obviously pulled it somewhere, and he ended up selling it to Post Malone for $2 million.
Wow.
All he has
It's
is just in a
nuts.
cabinet somewhere, because there's only ever going to be one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. But yeah, that's insane, isn't it? You mentioned building lists on the fly. Wouldn't it be? What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
I'm in.
Yeah.
What do you reckon
Amazing.
to come into doing a Heresy event, where rather than saying it's 2,000 points, it's a case of you would say bring 2,000 points of stuff with you,
Now you're doing a 750 point game.
but this is the mission, and you've got 750 points or 1,250 points.
You've got 20 minutes, make an army. It's like, ooh, yeah, that would be an interesting one.
Well, it's interesting actually. Our good friend Ian has just Hobbit Gaming has just released Centurion rules.
I did see somebody post
those,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's just started advertising tickets. Sadly, it's the weekend after Greetings, and even if I wanted to go and my amazing supportive wife let me go, she would. I will be dead after 3-4 days of just being on the hobby. I'll be dead for about 3 weeks. But yeah, it's the weekend after. The weekend after Greetings, he's teamed up with Aaron Night Flaunter and Danger Close Productions, I think they're called. Danger Close Games down in Bristol. They do some really good events actually.
Yeah, Centurion's always good fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's only Marines, isn't it?
I believe so. Because that's it. Because when I instantly went to it, and said, what about mech? What about mech? Like, where's the mech? Where's the because I think there was a limitation in terms of armor values on vehicles, in which case mech can't take vehicles
Don't work.
because they're all like
Armour 14 front.
or
and-
Triaros 14 on the front and stuff. So I was just like, yeah, but so mech after footslog. Oh, I feel let down. I don't feel included. I feel like excluded. But yeah, no, there's his rules that I think he's worked on with a couple of other guys as well. So I'm interested to see how they play out. But yeah, you've given me an idea about
on the fly.
on the fly list building and seeing
Yeah,
which
That
way
could be
that will go.
interesting. Yeah. Bring a collection.
Yeah.
Be prepared for anything.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
even have to set points limit, do you? You could just be like, bring your toys.
I mean, yeah, you could, yeah.
Guys,
You are now
guys
playing.
pulling up in lorries, like, bring it in.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just thinking you could start off by saying, for example, like a commander, so Centurion and like 2 troops choices as like a minimum requirement,
Yeah.
or like 1 commander, 1 troops, do your own custom like Force Orgs
Yeah.
as a compulsory, so people don't get too silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right up to the point where it's like you must bring a super heavy.
Brat Scorpion and a Kaitan that once.
Do you know what? Right, when I did that, that was the end of second, and it was a 3,500 point event at Greetings, and I was looking through my army and my mech, and I was like, I'm really struggling to get up to 3.5k with just mech, and I just wanted to bring mech, right? And I wanted to bring the Brass Scorpion because I was having lots of fun with it.
Yeah.
It would always die. It normally died turn 2.
Because everyone go, crack that Brat Scorpion.
Absolutely, yeah.
The size of it, shoot it.
Yeah, just shoot. It was an absolute bullet magnet. But I realised that I could fit both the chitin and the Brass Scorpion in, and I went through like all the restrictions for the thing, and I wrote my list, and went to the event. It was actually the weekender that I took it to.
Yeah.
Because I played Saturday and was unwell Sunday morning and reappeared in the afternoon and drove back in the afternoon. And I got a message from Will Henry a few days after the event. And obviously, anybody who knows Will Henry, he knew second inside out. Really well thought of. He knows how to play Heresy, and he still does.
Yeah.
And he messaged me, he goes, Tom, he goes, how did you get 2 Lords of War in your list? I'm thinking, oh, fuck.
The rules guru has called me out.
I'm like, holy shit, have I done something wrong? Because obviously I'm conscious that I've got a reasonably big online presence. I post about stuff online. I do really worry about like getting things wrong.
Yeah.
Like, even playing people like at an event, I don't want to make a mistake. So there's always going to be someone who's going around saying, "Oh, that Tonka, he's a cheat," and anything to bit of drama. And I was like, I really worried and really panicked. And I looked on one of the FAQs, and there was, in the FAQ it did say that you could take 2 Lords of War. And I just screen grabbed it and sent me. Like, oh, cool, nice one, Tom. Oh my god! It was just one of those things. I was just like, oh my god, if Will doesn't know the answer to this, there must be something wrong.
Yeah.
There's like, I've done something wrong.
No.
Yeah, but no, it was an FAQ that's saying that you could. So, and I must have read the FAQ at a point in time
To be able to
planted the seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite funny.
I played Will at your last event,
Yeah.
and he kicked my ass. But it's one of those games I walked away from last night. I learned so much and so much to take away from it because he explains everything, and you just know he's just got his head screwed on with it.
Yeah.
Good player.
So what's next for you boys then? Is it you've alluded to Blood Angels?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, and have you got any events booked in? Anything?
One in March, which is yours.
Yes.
And one in April, which is Greetings Weekender.
That'd be good.
And the Greetings Weekender is when I'm supposed to be using the Blood Angels. So that's my painting target. So I've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
See you in April with my Alpha Legion.
Blood Angels.
Slowly working on those, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Just before we actually go on for you, Tom, actually, just real quickly, your Alpha Legion. We've not really mentioned your Alpha Legion or your Night Lords,
Oh, yeah.
for that matter. It's almost like a forgotten army from a forgotten age of second.
It is.
because they can't use Terror Assault anymore, so they're in the bin.
I've used Terror Assault since
Like
first edition.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Well, my first Heresy event was with you at Warhammer World as a doubles.
Yeah, wicked. That's wicked.
That was good fun.
That one played Andy and Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I
I
remember that.
wiped them off the board.
Thanks for coming. You've just been squeaked.
Pulled some
We-
outflanking off, didn't we? And it just went really well.
We won 4 games out of 5, I think, that weekend. And
Probably you and my partner, so yeah.
Was this the one where he told you what you could take?
Probably.
You have to take scoring. He said-
that's happened more recently.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. So are you not feeling Night Lords in 3.0?
I've only had an intro game that was against you. I feel that my army is quite close combat based.
Yes.
There's some shooting aspects and things like that, but because it's been based around Terror Assault, there's not really much tanks, or because you were limited to one heavy support choice, which normally ended up being
Laser Rapier, Laser Vindicators, didn't you?
Yeah,
I did that at
they're
some
incredible.
point. Yeah, they're really good. I did change to Leviathan and a drop pod as my anti-tank. Siege Driller and the Cyclonic Melter.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the same boat though. A lot of
Yeah.
people's armies are geared towards second.
Yeah.
I've got so many multi-melters on my Alpha Legion. I just look at it like,
You're not going to see the
do
light
that
of day.
anymore.
Yeah, that's it.
So went into trading card games,
Uh-huh.
spent a fortune.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. Have
I don't know if we mentioned to you, Ryan, but we've started. Matty Brown started doing a Tale of X Wargamers. But basically, we're getting involved with the Slow Grow Old World project. Basically, it's meant to be like a Tale of four gamers, but
there was more people that
there
wanted
was
to do
quite a
it.
few people that were interested in doing it. So I think there's about 6 or 7 of us doing it, and I've got my brother-in-law as well. I'm trying to get him involved because he's got so much he's got so much stuff.
over my years, I've done 3 Tale of Gamers, and all 3 have been some of my favourite things I've done, like hobby-wise. Because we've always done like 4 people. It's obviously out the White Dwarf magazine, sort of copy what they do. So many points, add in your own rules.
We've got to
Really
get
enjoy it. Really good fun.
500 points done by middle of March.
Yeah.
So it's like it's nice.
How many players did you say you've got?
I think there's 7 in the group.
And it's mainly painting, and then you'll meet up for some games and go again,
If we can, yeah.
If you can, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's mainly just get colour on some models, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just a bit of encouragement. Yeah, because I'm just literally drowning in terrain at the moment. I just all I seem to do is just do terrain. Out of shot is more terrain, and there's just
More terrain.
just terrain, and then the house is full of terrain, and the garage is full of terrain. But I'm really excited about doing some Chaos Warriors, just something different.
The new Marauders are just fantastic models.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to just abusing contrast and just through the airbrush and just smashing them out as quickly as possible.
My Lizardmen army is all contrast, and it's
Yeah.
really quick.
Lizardmen were great for contrast. It was like,
I'm made for it.
yeah, it's like, wow,
Literally.
yep, okay, this is easy.
That'll do. Yeah,
And
no,
that image I sent, I'm sure I sent you it both, where I dropped one of the turquoise blue paints all on my leg, and it just died.
stained your leg.
Yeah,
Blue balls that day.
I was going to say that's a literal example of blue balls. It's quite interesting. I was listening to a podcast a while ago, and there was a guy that was talking about when people are first introduced to the hobby. If you just walk into like Warhammer World or even just a shop, there is so much stuff
oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
like to look at, and it's so overwhelming. And it's like, oh well, they look cool, and that's a box set, and that's like an introduction box set, so it's quite good value, so I'll get that. And you'll be like, oh well, that looks quite cool, so I'll get that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then all of a sudden you've got like half a dozen
You've got
starter sets.
stuff that you've got.
But the longer you're in the hobby, it's like a funnel effect. So the longer you're in the hobby, the more niche your interests become.
Yeah.
Unless you're Mika. From what you've just said.
Yeah, it's
Your funnel keeps on getting bigger. Well then, chaps.
I was going to say, is it a musical number?
if you want, burst into sporadic song, that'd be an amazing soundbite.
I think you need to a few more points first.
Go down the Green Dragon.
Shall we?
Thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's always good fun to.
Yeah, nice to actually just sit and
It's
chat.
like a hobby, isn't it? Just meeting your friends and having a chat.
It is, yeah. It's nice, yeah. This is where I do seamless link into Andy's Man Club thing. It's okay to talk.
Yeah, very helpful.
Yeah. On that note, until next time.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Mum.